Welcome to my channel, where there's a lot of real conversations and discussions, positive feedback, and language that may not be suitable for viewers under 18. And I hope and pray that you enjoy this show, and I bless you.
You have heard so much about him, but in a few minutes you're going to hear from him.
Please subscribe.
I got a lot of good shit to tell you all this evening.
But in a few minutes you're going to hear from him.
Goodness, say something.
No one can do it better. It's your answer.
Look around, what do you see?
Hey, what's up? What's happening? How y'all be? Tell me something good, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, and millions of y'all all around the world. Thank y'all so much for taking the time to tune in, view, check out, and watch Stargell's World. I'm your host, the bona G, certified truth, Atlanta, Georgia born, coming to you straight out of Burlington, North Carolina. Not afraid to say what I feel, nor speak or speak, tell what's real. Carlos Stargell, the last, cause after they named me, they brought the power. Birthday shout out. Everybody whose birthday today. Hold on, I'll tell y'all something. September the 26th. Happy birthday, and may God bless you with many, many more. Want to give a shout out to everybody all over the world, across the country, the state of Georgia, every city in Georgia, and mainly the Atlanta area. Well, I know one thing about it. It's Friday, September the 26th, and I'm about to tell you the winner. I'm about to tell you the winner in a second. Give me 1 second, y'all. About to tell you the winner. You know I can't forget y'all about that. Well, okay, up here in Burlington, North Carolina, it's 79 degrees. Excuse me, y'all. Participation is 10%. Humidity 71%. Wind 3 miles per hour. Air quality good. Praise God. When I was talking earlier, my wife and I, we was talking. She had asked me who was Professor Grill. I told her he used to be with Public Enemy. He was one of the Public Enemy members. He was like S1 leader of the S1Ws, security of the first one. Yeah. They were like, when they was on stage with Public Enemy, he was like, oh yeah, he was the minister of information too, because he was the one that said stuff like, guy from Gil Scott era, the revolution will not be televised, Armageddon is in effect. And then, like I say, when Public Enemy used to open, when they first, like, especially when they first started, they had like the little siren, like the little escape from jail sirens. And he'll say peace, he started out with peace. Then he'll say something like Armageddon is in effect. Y'all know it. If y'all been to a Public Enemy concert, y'all should know. But anyway, what I forgot to mention to you about Professor Grill. They had it when Ashley got kicked out of Public Enemy because of some Semitic stuff he said about the Jews or whatever. And I'm just gonna say it like this. It's not what he said, it was how he said it, because actually he was speaking the truth. And I'm keeping it on the real. Y'all, and I know that in America or anywhere else don't nobody want to hear the truth. And that's on the real. I mean, he spoke the truth. But anyway, so much for that. I let her hear a couple of songs for Professor Grill's first album, Hearts in the Game. The first one I let her hear, it was a song called The Verdict. Now I'm just gonna tell y'all this. If you haven't never heard Professor Grill's first album with the last Asiatic Disciples, please look it up and listen to it, because I'm gonna tell y'all something about it. I'm gonna tell y'all something. And this the honest to God truth. Professor Grill, that album actually kicked Public Enemy's ass by itself. I mean, you know, we all knew Public Enemy was hard. But they don't want damn day of Professor Grill. I mean, him and Sister Soldier, the reason why they didn't get the credit they deserved when they released their albums, because not only it was too real, and that is true, America was not ready. Hey, Mama, how you doing? I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to see you on the live chat. I'm doing just fine. I'm glad to see you. I know you are. Hope that you are. But anywho, like I was saying, and then I let her hear this song called The Verdict. Now that's another song. A lot of, especially our people, y'all really feel like this. This album doesn't listen to. Because if you hear the song called The Verdict, a lot of stuff I say, he said it first. Like when he said they let Jump Baker lie for the pulpit, but a person like him jump out, speak out, they jump up in his booty. Y'all know for real. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, feel nice. But like I was saying, no, I'm like Professor Griff on that part. They'll let anybody on the street lie from the pulpit, but if somebody like me speak out, they'll jump and they think it's bullshit. And that's on the real for real. I mean, like I say, America don't want to hear the truth. But like I was telling a friend of mine yesterday, I have no hatred towards nobody. I only have hatred towards the ones who kept us oppressed for 500 years, and to the point where I'm just sick and tired of being sick and tired, because I'm gonna say this right here. You know, it's always that apple that spoiled that'll fuck up everything. I mean, just like they say, everybody's not the same, and it's good and bad. And it's good and bad in all of us. But if you got the sense that God gave you, you'll know the difference. You'll know the good from the bad and reality from bullshit.
Talk to me, say something.
And I'm just telling that like it is. I mean, we know, like I said, we know the good and the bad, and and I can tell the real from the fake. And I can smell bullshit. I can smell bullshit from miles. And yeah, I'm telling the truth. I mean, I'm just gonna say this right here. One thing I learned in life, and I didn't just learn this from Muslims. Excuse me. Hey, wifey. But like I was saying, no. I'm gonna tell you, just like I told a whole lot of people, what I learned in life. I mean, just because I watched Malcolm X, and just because I support Islam, I'm just gonna say this right here. They're not the only ones in the world that say, you know, like I said, that taught us that. I mean, come on now. You should learn. First, I mean, my grandfather, he was Islam. And to be honest with you, yes, I do support Islam. And just to let y'all know, whoever told y'all that if Islam were terroristic people, that's bullshit. Now you know, like I said, it's good and bad in everybody. But we know the good from the bad. And I'm gonna say this right here. Before I close out, who are we to judge? We don't live in glass houses. And we don't need to throw no stones. Now the group of terrorists, I'm more, who I feel who are really. Y'all already know who I'm thinking. And I'm just gonna say this right here. I don't have to call them out because y'all already know who they are. But I'm just gonna say this right here. Karma's a bitch. Revenge is sweet and payback is a mother. Just wanna let y'all know that what y'all did for the last 500 years, if it didn't get you then, it's gonna get you eventually. But I know the ones who started all this bullshit 500 years ago, may they continue with swing around with gasoline cars, with the whole number. And that's on the real. As far as Christian organization, they claim Christianity. They still want me. And I'm just gonna, that's my story. And I'm gonna stick to it. I'm just gonna say it is. And the ones who don't see this as the ones that see this as being difficult or radical, think what you want to think. Because I'm gonna say this right here. If the shoe fit, I want you to wear it good and wear it tight. Because y'all know all right. Now, if y'all know it's the truth, salute. But the ones who hate, screw you. And like I say, that's my story. And that's the end of it. Well, I'm about to shut it down. But I want to thank everybody who took the time to tune in, view, check out, and watch Stargell with me, the Bonafide G Certified Truth, Atlanta, Georgia born, coming to you straight out of Burlington, North Carolina. Not afraid to yell out his reading, or speak what I feel. Carlos Stargell, the latest. Soon as they made me, they brought the mother. And want to thank all the subscribers and those who haven't. Please hit me like a subscription bell, and I really would appreciate it. And live one-on-one video chat, always open and welcoming. I'm available as guests are welcome, or you can just leave your comments on the live chat. That'll be acceptable. I respect it, and I'm satisfied if you want to be satisfied. But while it's on my mind, naturally high, less sober, with me and my cousin, my co-host who's crazier than me, D.D. Moss, will be live streaming later on 7:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Standard Time. So hope to see you then. But until then, God bless you, love you, y'all be good, take care of yourselves and each other. And follow those basic instructions before leaving on earth. Keep living righteous, stay humble, continue to act on one accord, and by all means, please be yourself. And don't be nothing, don't be more than what you are, or who you are, or something that somebody you're not. So until 7:15, y'all.
See ya.
And I ain't trying to be ya. I hope you enjoy and thanks for watching this channel. Have a good day, a better day tomorrow, and a prosperous week to come. Peace.
See ya.